once a land of living legends. With a new generation, those legends must now be defended. Donning his robe and wizard hat, the apprentice is eager to delve deeper into the world of the arcane. Under the guidance of the Grand Magus, the apprentice has learned the art of conjuration. While summoning towers of mystical defense to aid him, he blasts his enemies with waves of magic from afar. With an assortment of staves, the apprentice focuses his power into charged bolts of magic, while his knockback ability allows him to keep enemies at bay when danger is imminent. His Mana Bomb ability conjures a massive explosion of energy, devastating all enemies within its reach. The apprentice's Overcharge ability allows him to rapidly reconfigure the playing field, while aiding his allies in times of great need. The apprentice's elemental projectile defenses ensure that in the heat of battle, none shall pass. A brave knight in training, the squire upholds the honor and nobility of his kingdom with every slice of his blade. His circular slice ability devastates all enemies in a 360-degree arc. His melee attack combos and block ability give him an edge at close-range combat. Building defenses of brute force and limited range, the squire prefers melee weapons as his instruments of justice. Bludgeoning spikes and whirling blades unleash the rage he bestows upon his foes. The squire's defensive turrets and blockades emphasize powerful damage and gratuitous hit points, so he can be invaluable when raw force is required. Trained in reconnaissance, the sleek and slender huntress deploys deadly traps and explosives. But do not be fooled by her appearance. This elegant she-devil is trained in ranged weaponry and is sure to always hit her mark. Slipping into the shadows with her invisibility hero ability, the huntress can cut off throngs of enemies with covertly placed defenses, leaving enemies vulnerable before they have a chance to react. Piercing shot ability focuses the huntress's mystical energy into a ravaging projectile which penetrates even the toughest of foes. Every time the huntress reloads one of her many guns or crossbows, a world of pain is in store for all who oppose her. Launching a volley of arrows from the shadows, the enemy never sees her coming. Once a peaceful and passive student, the monk has been called from his solitary meditation and forced to take up arms in the defense of his land. Channeling his aura, the monk uses energy to heal his allies and cripple foes. The monk's Hero Boost ability enables him to buff all nearby allies for increased damage and health. His Defense Boost ability does the same for all defenses. Project devastating bolts of chi energy from his left hand, while simultaneously unleashing a flurry of melee attacks using his right-handed spear. Only he, through his expert spear fighting skill, can avenge the death of his master.
A mysterious visitor from the crystalline dimension, the Summoner has decided to wage his own personal war across the distance unknown. The Summoner can retreat at any time to his crystalline realm to supervise his real-time strategy from an omniscient top-down perspective. As he selects units and issues a variety of orders, the Summoner exercises supreme tactical control. His Flash Heal ability instantly heals all allied units and defenses within a radius, and his Phase Shift ability can move his ghostly avatar around the physical realm. For the master strategist seeking to pull the strings from above, the Summoner is an essential addition to the team.
Assembled long ago by a master mechanic, the Series EV automaton has been powered back to life and is ready for action. EV can consume vast quantities of mana power to unleash a destructive proton charge blast. She can also store guns and magic staffs in her memory bank, and can switch between any two such weapons on the fly. And can also project a holographic decoy, which will attract and confuse enemies before exploding in their faces. Series EV may wish to be a real human being, but it's her extreme robotic capabilities that make her such a devastating addition to any team of
Hailing from the dense jungle lands far to the south, the Barbarian is a masterful fighter who can wield two melee weapons simultaneously. Switching between 5 distinct fighting stances, the Barbarian is able to adapt to any combat situation. His Battle Leap ability allows him to instantly close the distance to a far-off target, while his Battle Pound ability will decimate any nearby enemies. If Massive damage and incredible destruction are what you see. The barbarian is the hero for the job.
4 new powerful heroes await you. The Ranger. His invisibility shield enables him to cloak nearby allies and defenses along with himself, while his piercing spread shot can tear through lanes of enemies. The Countess. Her joust ability allows her to push through enemy lines with unstoppable force, while her call to arms ability allows her to rally her allies. The Adept. Her purifying blast unleashes an explosion of energy that will decimate undead creatures, while her instant upgrade allows her to immediately upgrade any defense. The Initiate. Her enemy drain, which rebuffs all nearby foes, and remote defense boost that buffs all the defenses of any nearby allies.
Dungeon Defender.